Once again, welcome to Paradise Gym, my place of physical change and spiritual reflection. I'll start today with the Bible says in 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 11, seek the Lord in his strength and seek his face continually. Guys, remember, this outer shell that we have is not permanent. It's only temporary. But our spirit is eternal. And so we should be seeking him always. And how do we do that? And how do we become stronger with him? And that's through prayer, guys. Start your morning out with prayer. You pray all day long. Pray before you go to bed. And I know some people say, how can you pray all day long? It doesn't mean you have to be on your knees all day long. But throughout the day, you should be thanking him and praising him and asking him for his favor throughout the day. Blessing you, blessing your kids, blessing your family, your friends, helping you on the job, okay? It's through that is how we begin that relationship with him and become stronger in our spirituality. Okay, you guys remember, that's eternal, all right? Today, for those of you who don't have any type of workout equipment, and you may be thinking, well, I don't have the workout equipment to get a workout done. You don't have to have the proper workout equipment. You don't have to have a gym membership. You have your own bodies. Okay? Your body is resistance. You can use that. There's no excuse for not training. Let me share something with you. Back when I call it my shade tree bodybuilding days. And you might say, what is shade tree bodybuilding? All right. Growing up, didn't have all the equipment. I don't even think we even had a gym in the town that I'm from at that time growing up. But we had this big tree on the side of the house and had whatever weight equipment that I could find. You know, some of it was given to me. Some of it was, I don't know if you guys remember the old cement type weights. It was plastic with cement in them. You dropped them the wrong way and they would crack. And I had even some of those. And I'm going to share something. Look, how I even trained with those. I would put weight on the bar. Of course, because one's broken, it's missing some cement, the weight's not even on each side. So I would lift it, do however many reps I was going to do. Was it curls, bench pressing, whatever. Yeah, and it did help. It did help with that core strength, unilateral strength, because you're trying to keep that thing balanced. So that helped anyways. But then on my next set, I would have to turn around and bench it the other way to make sure that both sides of the body were equally as strong. So all my sets were always ended in an equal number. So I could never do just one set or 5 sets. It always had to be 2 sets, 4 sets, 6 sets, because you had to work both parts evenly. So there was no excuse. And if nothing else, you have your body, guys. You have your body, okay? So we'll go through a quick lift here, or a quick workout, just using our own body. It's only 2 different exercises, and it'll get your heart rate up. It gives you some resistance training at the same time, help you to burn fat and build muscle all at the same time, and do it at your own, at the level that you are. You know, if you can't squat all the way down, or you can't do a push-up, you have to do a push-up on your knees, or whatever the case may be. So as I just said, the 2 exercises are push-ups and squats. Okay, you're going to do those back to back. As a beginner, and change it up however to your level. Okay, so as a beginner, maybe you start off with either you do 1 push-up, then you do 1 squat. Then you do 2 push-ups, then you do 2 squats. 3 push-ups, 3 squats, and continue up to as many as you can do. Okay. Or if you feel like you're more advanced and that's not enough for you, maybe because the squats is not enough, you can do, for every push-up, double the amount of squats. So you can do 1 push-up, 2 squats, 2 push-ups, 4 squats, and do it that way. And if you're, as you become better, work your way up to, let's say, up to a count of 10. And then work your way back down the same way. And then once you get down to your last one, if you're advanced, the very last one, instead of doing one, you're just going to do like a burnout set. So you're going to do as many push-ups as you can do. And then if you're advanced, and you're saying you're going to double the squat. So if, just say at the last set, you're able to do, let's just say 10. You are able to do 10. So then your squats will be 20. Or if you're able to push out 20 push-ups, then you're going to do 40 squats. All right, whatever that is, you'll see your heart rate up. You will get a good sweat. It's actually a really, really great workout. Like I said before, you get both in. You're getting squats and push-ups, yet you're still getting the muscle resistance, plus you get a good cardio workout at the same time. So we'll go through a quick round and show you how it is and give it a try. Once again, welcome to Paradise Gym, my place of spiritual reflection and physical change. I will start off with my Bible scripture of the day is 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 11. Seek the Lord in his strength and seek his face continually. Guys, remember, this external body we have is temporary and our spirits are eternal. So we want to seek God continuously. And how do we do that? We do that through prayer. From the time we wake up to the time we go to bed, guys, we should be praying. And I know you're going to say, how can you pray all day? I can't be on my knees all day. I got to go to work. I got to go to school. I got things to do. It's not saying you have to be on your knees all day. But throughout the day, continually talking to God, asking for his blessing throughout the day, asking you on your way to work that you get to work safely. At work, the attitude that you have towards others. Ask God to help you with that. How others treat you as well. You want to ask God for his grace and his mercy in everything you do. And that's how you can seek his face continually. Okay? Always have that conversation with him. And of course, you're going to build your spirit up and someday spend eternity with him. All right. Today we're going to help those who don't have equipment. Maybe you don't have any type of equipment. You can't afford a gym membership or whatever it is, but you want to train. And you guys remember, you always have your bodies. Okay, there's no excuses for not training. Let me share something with you. I remember growing up in I call it shade tree bodybuilding days. You guys, what's shade tree bodybuilding? Growing up, I didn't have any equipment. We had this big tree on the side of the house, so whenever I did train, it was on the side of the house, underneath that tree. I remember my dad, for starters, I didn't have any weights. And what he did is he went out and got 2 bags of cement, 2 buckets. And we had this iron bar. Filled that bucket up with cement, got the bar, stuck it in there, let it harden, and then the next day, did the same thing on the other side, filled that side up, put the bar in there. So now I had 2 buckets of cement on each side of that bar. Now granted, couldn't change the weight out. What was on that bar, that's what it was. Okay, so I would put that on my bench press, I put that on the press, and that's what I would bench. Days I would bench 10, 15, 20, 25 reps as I got stronger and stronger. I just kept increasing the reps, or I would change the rest periods in between sets and do different things like that, but there was no excuse. Also, as I started coming up with a little more, I had these different type of weights, and I had these like cement type weights, if you guys remember those, with the plastic around them. And some of those I remember they were cracked from somebody dropping them or whatever. So the weights weren't even equally, I didn't have the same amount of weight on both sides. So what I would do a set or a set of whatever, to say a set of 10. And then on my next set, I would have to turn around so that I'm getting the equal amount of work done on both sides, and then turn around to the other side so that the other arm is getting the heavier side. And so that's how I trained. Okay, so there's no excuses, guys. and you always have push-ups. You always have body weight squats, pull-ups. I don't know if you guys remember the old clothesline T-bars for hanging clothes. That was the pull-up bar. Okay, I remember getting out there. Wasn't as strong as I am now. Wasn't even really able, because it was so thick, couldn't even get a good grip on it. And I tried to pull myself up, and though I wasn't able to do many, but I was getting the work in, doing what I could, using what I had. Okay, and you guys can do the same. All right, so today we'll go through a quick and easy body weight workout. Okay, and it'll be squats and push-ups. Okay, and the way this works is you'll do 1 push-up, 1 squat, 2 push-ups, 2 squats, 3 push-ups, 3 squats, and all the way up till, let's just say 10. And when you get to 10, you work your way back down. And on the very last set, instead of doing 1, you're gonna do, the last set's gonna be a burnout set. So you'll do, if you can do more than 10 push-ups, then that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna keep going until you can't do any more. And then you're gonna do squats the same. So squats, I usually just match my squats, but let's just say you feel like that's not enough. Maybe you feel more advanced. Well, what you can do is for every push-up, double the amount of squats that you do. So I do 1 push-up, 2 squats, 2 push-ups, 4 squats. If you feel like that's what you need to do, okay? Change it up, improvise, do what works for you. But the main goal here is, guys, there's no excuses for not training. You don't have to have a gym to train. Your own body weight is enough resistance if you use it properly. So let's get started and show you how this works. All right, so here we go. First set, we're down. Do 1 push-up. Up, stand up, 1 squat. 2 push-ups. 2 squats. 3 push-ups. 3 squats. 4 push-ups. 4 squats. Okay, guys. So you guys can see, pretty winded already. Muscles already feeling tight. Already feeling the burn. It's good for, get your heart rate up. Build muscle at the same time. Okay, resistance training, cardio, same time. Okay, so now we're gonna work our way back down. We went all from 1 to 10. Now we're gonna go down. This next set, we're gonna go 9. So set 3, guys. All right, last set. This says burnout set. Instead of doing 1, do as many push-ups as you can, and we'll match that with squats. If you're advanced, many push-ups as you can, double or triple the amount of squats, depending on your fitness level. All right, so here we go. All right, that makes 20. I'm gonna match that. 20 squats, guys. 1, 2. There you have it. Cardio, muscle resistance, strength training, muscle building, all at the same time. Remember, there's no excuses not to train. All right? You just gotta improvise, be creative, and you can still get a good workout in. All right? And as always, to God be the glory for blessing me to be able to do what I do.